All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the New England Aquarium's Climate Conversations, which are an opportunity for us to meet with scientists and experts about issues that impact our climate and ocean. And today I'm very excited to be speaking with my friend, Dr. Kelly Kryc, who is the Director of Ocean Policy here at New England Aquarium. So, welcome, Kelly. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
Hi, Lindsay. Thanks so much for inviting me here today. I'm excited to talk about climate and climate policy with our audience. Yes, I am. As Lindsay mentioned, I'm the Director of Ocean Policy here at New England Aquarium, and I'm also a scientist. I studied the history of climate change in Antarctica for my dissertation, and so talking about the so this job really brings in my academic training as a scientist and my love for the ocean in a way that allows me to advocate for a healthy ocean and a healthy planet.
That's great. That is such important work to be doing. And I'm really excited to be speaking with you specifically today because there have been quite a few policy changes that our government has made over the last 60 days surrounding climate change. So, would you be able to fill our audience in on some of the actions that the United States has taken over the last 60 days?
Yes, as a climate scientist and an ocean advocate, I'm so excited to see that climate is on the agenda in a really big way, both in Congress and in the administration. So we're seeing action on multiple fronts right now, and I think some of the things that have been the most uplifting for me are, of course, the United States rejoining the Paris Agreement, which is an agreement that countries are participating in to limit the emissions of greenhouse emissions, the gases that warm our planet, and that we need to do this to ensure that the planet remains habitable for future generations to come. We also, from an ocean specific perspective, there was also action on an issue that the aquarium has been talking about with our visitors for over a year, which is the goal to protect 30% of U.S. lands and coastal waters by the year 2030. This is a scientifically informed goal, and we support protecting these special places in the ocean to help buffer the planet from the changes that are coming from climate. We see this as a really key part of the toolkit to do that.
That's huge. And I think it's great that the New England Aquarium is making it a part of our mission front and center to try to deal with some of these issues with climate change. So it's exciting that we're engaging with these solutions, but what are some solutions that our audience can engage with to help try to protect our planet?
Yes, I first want to say that there are so many solutions out there that are being considered, particularly ocean-based solutions, and those include renewable energy, like the offshore wind farms that are being developed especially off of Massachusetts. That's a clean source of energy. Uh, there's with the marine protected areas that I just mentioned previously, there's coastal protection. So restoring our coastal ecosystems because they not only store carbon, but they help buffer coastal communities from the impacts of sea level rise and storm surge. Sustainable seafood as a protein choice is also is lower in carbon, especially if you eat that locally, than some land-based sources of protein. So there's all sorts of solutions out there, and I think the best way for our audience, our visitors, to participate in these larger government discussions is to engage with your elected officials first, become educated on the issues that you care about. And the New England Aquarium is here to help you with any of those ocean questions for what's happening in the government with ocean based solutions to climate. And then using that information, reaching out to your elected officials, both at the local level, at the state level, and at the federal level. Everybody plays a role here. And sharing your opinion and your wishes with the government so that they understand what their voting constituents, what their priorities are.
That's great, Kelly. That's something that we can all participate in, we can all get involved in, and we can all be part of the solution to help keep our planet healthy and protect our climate and our planet for our future generations. So, thank you so much for coming and speaking with us today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much, and thanks to all of our audience and our visitors who are interested in these issues and want to participate to create a healthy planet and a healthy ocean for all generations and all future generations to come.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again, and thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will see you again soon for another climate conversation.